Kai is on the phone today for our first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by Evie, who he went on a date with and really likes. So in a second, we'll call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But first, Kai, how long has it been since you heard from Evie?
Hi, guys. It's been about 2 weeks since I've heard from Evie. We usually are very friendly and flirtatious to everyone that goes to our CrossFit gym. We've been flirting back and forth for a little bit, but then we decided that we'd go and grab a smoothie after our workout. So we went and grabbed the smoothie, and that went really well. So then we decided we'd go out and actually have a proper date. So we went to this new tapas place in town. We ended up chatting with each other, and we got the paella. And while we were waiting on the paella to come out, we decided to, after we ordered, we decided to sit on the same side of the booth, and we go through each other's phones, and we were talking about pictures and videos that we were talking about, especially of our family members. And then there was a kiss, which was pretty awesome. So I think everything was going according to plan, but then I haven't heard back from her. And I think it's because I ate all the shrimp out of the paella, but I'm not really sure.
Okay, because you ate all the shrimp?
Okay, wait. So let's talk about the kiss then. Was that mutual? Like, did you feel like she was giving that energy back?
Definitely very mutual. So I kissed her, she kissed me back.
So then where does the shrimp come in?
I was mainly due to the protein content, but I ate majority of the shrimp from the paella. I think that she may have ended up in.
Why do you think that that's the thing? Did she say something about it?
She was giving me a look the entire time. So.
Okay.
So is it that you ate all the shrimp, or is that because you left the girl starving?
That's why I called you guys.
Okay.
Okay, and you reach out to her and she just said nothing?
Nope, she didn't say anything since.
Well, what was your last interaction? So what did you say to her? So basically you sent her a text and said, I had a great time. And then she responded saying, thanks for dinner. And it wasn't the energy that you were looking for.
So I texted Evie after dinner. I said, I had a really great time and I was looking forward to our next date. And she just responded with, thank you for dinner, with a period, kind of low energy with kind of response. So I haven't really heard anything from her since then.
Okay. Have you seen her at CrossFit?
Just in passing. Not really, long form conversation. Just, hi, how are you, what's up? Not really paying to talk about those type of things.
So you're getting curved.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see why. We'll play a song, come back and then call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting you and maybe get you another date, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right. We'll play a song, come back, and get your first date follow-up next.
#1 hits, millions of records sold, awards, sold out tours. You think the Jonas Brothers are satisfied? Nope. It's podcast time.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Hey Jonas is available now, and their first guest is a big one, Paul Rudd.
Steve Carell is a great singer.
Didn't he tell you not to audition for The Office or something?
I told him.
Whoa.
We were filming Anchorman. Clearly, I was the idiot. Thank God he didn't listen to me, right?
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Mainstream media is full of cruel depictions of the unhoused. Stories that shame and blame and paint the unhoused as a monolith. We the Unhoused is the podcast that's changing that. I'm Theo Henderson, creator and host. And for years, I've created a space where the unhoused and their advocates can tell their own stories. In the last few months alone, I've interviewed unhoused parents, immigrants, mutual aid organizers, veterans, the LGBTQIA+ community, and the policymakers who make the laws that impact the unhoused existence. We the Unhoused is a 2-time Webby and Signal Award-winning show with many exciting guests on the horizon. Tune in this week for my interview with Dr. Jill Wicherick, a street doctor turned influencer whose work with the unhoused community has made a huge impact online and in her community. Listen to We the Unhoused on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Keith Giamanco seemed like a mild-mannered suburban dad, but secretly, he became someone else, a master of disguise who went on a crime spree. At the time, did it seem like a crazy idea?
It seemed very crazy, but I felt so desperate that I felt it was the quickest, easiest way out.
Did you allow yourself to think about how it could go wrong and what that might look like?
No, I didn't want to manifest that. I was trying to manifest success.
Every family has its secrets. But what happens when you discover that your dad has been living a double life?
That is not the look of an innocent man. This is going to change my life and my family dynamic forever, because everything that had existed prior in my reality is now untrue.
Listen to Deep Cover The Family Man on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Right in the middle of your first date follow-up, and if you're just joining us, Kai is on the phone, and he's getting ghosted by a girl named Evie that he really likes. He met her at CrossFit, and they went out on a date, and he thinks he's not getting a call back because he ate all of the shrimp in the paella that they ordered, and she also needs her protein because, you know, CrossFit.
Absolutely.
So we'll see if that's the reason. All right, Kai, are you ready to give her a call?
Yes, I am.
Okay, man. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Evie, please?
This is Evie. Who's this?
Hey, Evie, how are you? My name is Jubal. I'm calling from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Evie. I'm Nina, also on the show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Okay.
How are you?
It's a radio show.
Confused?
Sure.
Have you ever listened to The Jubal Show before?
Yeah, every now and again.
Okay, sweet.
Thank you.
Are you familiar with what a first date follow-up is?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay. Cool. Well, that's the segment where if you ghost somebody, they can email us to get you on the show and ask why you're ghosting them. And we got an email about you from somebody. You have any idea who that would be?
Well, I've only gone on one first date recently, so I have a feeling I might know who it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Who is that?
Is it Kai?
Yes, it is. He told us about your date, and he wants to know why you're not calling him back or why you're ghosting him. Would you mind telling us?
Yeah, I mean, so, like, we were having, like, a pretty good night, had some tapas, and then, like, we had this, like, really good kiss, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he got up, went to the bathroom, and while he was there, his phone just kept getting messages from someone named V, and it was like eggplant emojis and like peach emojis and tongue emojis, and I at least 5 just in the time that he was in the bathroom. So like, I don't know who V is, but it sounds like he's kind of got something going on already, and I felt so uncomfortable after that.
Yeah.
And then he just didn't mention them. Like, I don't know, it felt like he just left his phone out on the table. Like, he would see what came to his phone when he came back, kind of thing.
Okay. Mm-hmm. He thought the reason you're not calling him back is because he ate all the shrimp out of the paella.
Oh, I mean, yeah, he did do that, and that was dumb, but like...
Okay, so it said he was getting texts that seemed like from another girl.
I mean, 5.
Yeah,
that's kind of a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of eggplant emojis. Like, a lot that came through.
Well, we should ask him about that, don't you think?
Yeah.
Evie?
Oh, that's right. He's here, right?
Yes, he is. Kai's on the phone and wants to talk to you.
Hi, Evie. Hey, Evie. This is kind of awkward, but I'm a little bit mortified, and I'm going to kill my friend Vic. He was the one that was sending all the emoji text messages.
Did you say your friend?
In the gym. It's my friend Vic. Yeah, he was basically he knew that I was into Evie for a while, and he was trying to be encouraging by sending those messages in order to let me know exactly what I should do. Anatomically speaking, everything goes well on a date. But and not that I don't appreciate his input, but I kind of already knew how to do that anyways. But his own way, he was trying to at least be encouraging and be friendly. But I don't think he knew that she was going to see the messages from him. In addition to the fact that I'm going to kill him the next time I see him. But it was nothing sexual between me and somebody else. It was mainly sexual between me and my homoerotic between me and my buddy.
Okay, so what you're saying is it wasn't another girl, but it was your friend, like, convinced we were going to hook up. Like, is that why you went out with me? Because you were like, sure we were going to hook up?
I wasn't going out with you because I was convinced we were going to hook up. I was going out with you because I wanted to go out with you. The whole hooking up thing is just a bonus. You're the main goal here is to go out and have a good time with you because I'm into you.
A goal? Come on. Like, a guy like you at the gym only has one agenda and friends just like Z or Vic or whatever his name is. I knew you were too good to be true when I went out, right? Like, if that's all you're interested in, like, that's not what I'm here for.
That's not all I'm interested in, no. That's just my friend's a dumb idiot and decided to send very, very dumb text messages when I wasn't at the table, but I'm not into you for that. That's just a bonus. I'm into you for everything that you are and everything that you can be, and especially all the conversation that we're having on the last date. Connections are going really well. So, yes, I can understand that you might be a little upset and confused by the messages, but that's the last thing on my mind. And you're also, your squat game is, like, insane. Like, you can squat so much, and I think it's really hot. So it's also, that's an added bonus. Plus, you have childbearing hips. Let's not get into it. Let's get into it at some point in time. After an apology dinner, we could possibly see about, potentially doing something along those lines.
Okay,
I'm ice cream after, too. And also, you get to eat all the shrimp tonight. You get all the shrimp, and wherever we go, I will make sure that they feed you at least 8 extra shrimp, just to make sure that to make it for the last time.
I don't know if this is sweet or just, like, out there.
Evie, would you like to go on another date with Kai? We'll pay for it.
I still don't know if I totally believe you yet, but you can buy me shrimp.
You're saying yes?
Oh, yes.
Yes, I will go on a second date, but you are on probation.
It sounds like she said yes to shrimp.
Okay, well, congratulations, Kai. You got another date.
Yay.
Thanks, guys. This is exactly how I appreciate all the help. This went exactly how I thought it would go. Thank you so much.
But just tell Vic to lay off the eggplants, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I want to see those texts, though.
I will definitely show them to you. I'm going to do a little bit of editing, so that way they're not as graphic as they usually are. But I will make sure that you see them.
Jubal's first date follow-up. #1 hits, millions of records sold, awards, sold-out tours. You think the Jonas Brothers are satisfied? Nope. It's podcast time.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Hey Jonas is available now, and their first guest is a big one, Paul Rudd.
Steve Carell is a great singer.
Can he tell you not to audition for The Office or something?
I told him.
Whoa.
We were filming Anchorman. Clearly, I was the idiot. Thank God he didn't listen to me, right?
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp and Tamara Judge from 2 T's in a Pod. There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months.
We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest.
We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes.
Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to 2 T's in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You get blown off on a date? Don't call them yourself. Give us an email and we'll call them and find out why they haven't gotten back to you. Caroline, how are you?
I'm good.
Now, you emailed us about a date that you went on with a guy named Evan. Tell us about it.
We had dinner and it was really funny. I was laughing the whole time. We even went dancing. Like, it wasn't a short night.
Okay.
Right. And then afterwards, we decided to go back to my place. And things were going kind of fast. Suddenly, he just got weirded out and left.
Do you know what he got weirded out about?
No, not really. We were just sort of, in the middle of messing around. It wasn't like...
You didn't do anything or make, like... I don't know, a tiger noise or something.
No, it wasn't like suddenly I pulled out handcuffs and then he left.
Were you guys drinking a lot during your date?
Yeah, but we weren't totally drunk. It was just sort of tipsy fun.
Describe what you mean by he got weird.
he just suddenly was like, what time is it? And then stood up and he was like, this is great, but I have to work early, and then just left.
It takes a long time to finally get a good date.
Mm-hmm.
And when they go that badly, it sucks.
Well, it didn't go badly until he left. It sounded like everything was
Right.
going fine.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, we're going to call him right after this and get him on the phone and ask him why he hasn't gotten back to you, okay?
Okay.
Second date update.
I have never been fooling around with someone and had them just get up and get weird and leave.
Because
Ever.
you're so amazing.
I think that might be it. I think we've gotten to the bottom of it. This is a successful second date update, in my opinion, already.
No.
We got Carolyn on the phone. She emailed us about a guy that she went out with. His name is Evan. They had a great date, went back to her place, messed around. In the middle of them messing around, he got weird. She hasn't heard from him since. Carolyn, how do you feel about us calling him right now?
I don't know what he's going to say because obviously he didn't like something, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never had that happen to me before either, but I have left on other people.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've done that before. All
Yeah,
right.
and it probably wasn't the best move, but usually it's just because things are moving too fast for me.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
I didn't really know. I just needed to stop the train.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. Yeah, I've never been in that situation. As soon as something's going to
Right.
happen for me, I'm like,
Because
all
you're good
aboard.
with it.
Yeah. All right. Caroline,
Full speed ahead.
we're going to call Evan right now. And don't be too nervous, It's just you and like 800,000 listeners.
Oh, no.
Hello?
Hey, I was looking for Evan.
Yeah, this is Evan.
Hey, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5.
Oh, hey. What's going on?
That's actually the appropriate response.
Yeah.
Don't tell me this is one of these second date deals.
Yes, it is. I'm just going to tell you right off the bat,
Man,
dude.
now I know exactly who you're going to call about.
You know?
I know exactly.
All right.
I know exactly.
Okay.
Too weird.
Evan, are you down to tell us why you didn't call her back? We're talking about a girl named Caroline. Is that the same girl that you were thinking?
Dude, Evan, what was so
laughing?
weird? Why are you laughing?
Cracking up. I can't wait.
First of all, we went out, as you know.
Yeah.
Ended up back at her place.
Yeah.
Things are getting hot and heavy. And I don't even know. I was like that, I'm so daddy's baby's hungry. The baby wants the toys.
Wait.
I mean, you started talking like some kind of like possessed baby doll with like a pull cord in the back, and it was like sexual and weird. And I'm sorry, that was just too much.
That wasn't being weird. That's just like talking like dirty in bed. What's wrong with that?
Talking dirty, you sounded like you were like 10 months old. That was what bothered me.
You can't ever
Yeah.
mix baby talk and dirty talk,
Come
ever.
on, give her a
Yeah.
break. She's embarrassed right now.
Look, I was embarrassed for you when you started doing it. You know how awkward that is? And all of a sudden you're with like a preemie, making out?
Caroline, has any guy ever complained about this in the past?
No, nobody's ever said anything about that before. In fact, one of my old boyfriends said like that just turned him on so much. So I figured that like.
So, Caroline, when you dirty talk in the bedroom, you do it in baby talk.
Dude, Kim Kardashian does it all the time.
Maybe not like
It's not like the craziest thing in the world. It's not like I like started gurgling. It's just like.
What's the weirdest thing that she said? Like, what set it off for you?
Was just the sound of it. She's like, oh, baby likes that. Baby no like this. Oh, baby wants more bottles. I'm like, what?
Caroline, were you really referring to yourself as baby?
I did say, oh, baby likes this, and they said, about a bottle.
I don't know any guy that would find that attractive.
I just can't believe that he like said that I'm like weird and embarrassing on the radio. It's awful. That kind of stuff that happens is not stuff you go and you like announce to everyone. I feel
Well,
like
Caroline, you emailed us to do the second date on him.
I didn't think it would be something so stupid as like putting on a voice. Like, who cares? Just a little moment in time.
If it were to happen to me, I would be kind of weirded out by it. But
You would say something to her, not to the rest of the world.
no, I probably wouldn't say anything, but I would have gone through with it. Evan, you're a bigger man than I am for leaving because I would have still done it.
I thought I was being set up like Chris Hansen was going to come out of the closet. I was going through. I was like, I got to get out of here.
Well, we'll pay for you guys to go on a second date if you'd like to.
Absolutely not. No. I don't want to go out with him again.
Mm-hmm. Caroline,
Yeah.
you know I love you, right? I love woo. It's a little weird.
You guys. Carolyn, just
All right.
channel your sexiness inside in a different way next time.
Yeah. Here, Caroline, I'll give you some advice, okay? On the first date with someone, if that's going to happen, just wait until after he burps you after dinner, and then and then you know if it's right timing.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Marana is angry and wants some answers.
Uh-oh.
Yep. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. It's time for your second date update. Marana is on the phone with us. She emailed us about some dude named Eric that she met. Now, first of all, Marana, you're not originally from Seattle, right? You just kind of moved here?
Yeah, I'm from Phoenix.
From Phoenix, okay.
That's why she's fired up.
Yeah.
She's not passive-aggressive like the rest of our city.
Tell us how you met Eric.
Well, I was at a holiday party. A friend of mine invited me, and I don't actually remember meeting him at the party, but he said he noticed me, and he got my number off of our friend, a mutual friend, called me like the next day, and we went on a date.
Is this your first date since you moved to Seattle?
No, not my first, but the only one I've considered repeating.
Wanting to go out with again? Okay. So tell us about how the date went when you were out with Eric.
It was really, really fun. Basically, he picked me up from work, and we went bowling. And I thought it was going really well. The only weird thing, I guess, was we ended the date at like 7:45 or something. I think I got home, and I looked at the clock. It was like 8 o'clock when I got home.
So early. Very early.
Yeah.
And it started at what time? Like 5? Is this like a 3-hour date, or are we talking
he picked me up at 5:45.
Oh.
Kind
of a short.
Yeah, that's quick.
So it was like 2 hours of speed bowling.
Uh-oh. Marana, do you think it's possible that he double booked his dates?
Oh.
I did not actually think about that.
Yeah, she's like,
Yeah.
now that you say that, I guess it is a high
That
possibility.
would be, so you might have just answered like all my questions.
Well, since your date ended so quickly, how did it end? Did it end on a positive note?
I thought it ended on a positive note. He said he would call me, and I invited him to come to this concert that I was doing the next week. I sing in a choir at church, and he was totally into it. He said he was going to come. So I reserved a front row seat for him and everything, and I was pretty excited about having a friend there. And yeah, he just never showed up. So
you're singing in the choir, just peeking over whoever's in front of your shoulder to see if he's in his seat and he wasn't there?
No, I mean, I was in it, but I was just it was just disappointing, when you're you see an empty seat right in front of you,
Yeah, because you want a guy to show up with flowers to give you at the end of your performance.
I know. I mean, of course you hope for the best, and that was just the worst. So, and I mean, I had this big solo, and all the whole time up until that solo, I was kind of hoping he was going to walk in at the right time, but did not happen.
You should have included the fact that he didn't show up in your solo. Just start singing about what a bastard he is.
At church? Yeah.
It's kind of embarrassing.
What do you think? I mean, is this something that you've had happen to before in other cities, or is this totally new to you being blown off?
I've never been blown off like that before. I mean, when a date ends not well, and then you're okay, well, I wouldn't expect that to continue. But this was different, it was really fun. So,
all right. So it's the first time you've been out on a good date that the guy hasn't called you back. You've gone out on plenty where you're that didn't go very well.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
The more that I think about it, the more angry I become at Eric, the guy who blew our second dater, Marana, off.
Oh, really?
You have an emotion?
Well, because he failed to show up and kind of blew her off
Yeah.
before he slept with her. Normally you do the sleeping with and then you blow her off, but he just jumped the gun and went out on one date and then just blew her off. It doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, what an a-hole.
Why put
right?
any time in the first place?
Right, Marana?
Oh, Marana.
If you're just tuning into the second date update, Marana is on the phone. She wanted us to call a guy named Eric, who she met at a party. She's new in town. She just moved here from Phoenix. Her date was kind of quick, ended at 7:45. The guy said that he would go to her concert that she was having because she sings in her choir for church. She even reserved a seat for him up front, and he never showed. So Marana you said in your email that you're kind of angry about it.
Yeah, I mean, I am. It's like, it's not nice.
Do you think you expected too much after only 2 hours?
He didn't have to say that he would come to the concert, but he said he was going to come, and I even said I would reserve him a seat, and then nothing. I mean, no show,
All right, we'll call him right now, see if we can get him on the phone and get your second date update. All right, ready?
Okay.
Okay, hang on.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Eric, please?
This is Eric.
Eric, how are you? This is Jubal calling from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Wait, a radio station? Did I win something?
Yeah, you kind of did.
Okay. All right. Well, cool. What is it?
Well, it's a woman.
Okay, that is not what we're
We're
doing.
giving away
No.
women.
That is
Yep.
No, that's
Here
like,
at Moving 92.5.
Oh, God.
You actually recently went out on a date with a girl named Marana. Do you remember her?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Don't laugh.
Usually not a good sign.
No, trust me. You have no idea.
What?
Okay, well, Marana emailed us because she's wondering why you've been blowing her off. She said she really enjoyed going out on your date and expected to see you at the concert she was singing in.
Oh, God, yeah.
And you were a no-show.
Eric.
Yeah, well, she's a little crazy.
She's crazy.
And I'm not trying to be nitpicky here. I mean, because really, she's just certifiably crazy, and that's why I did not call her back. But
all right, Eric, we talked to her
okay
to ask her about the date and everything with you. She didn't sound crazy to me at all.
No, and she said that the date lasted, it was a pretty short date, 2 hours, but that you guys really connected.
she wasn't really all that crazy then.
When does the crazy part kick in?
Before I could even think about calling her back, she started leaving me these basically crazy voicemail. Like, can't wait to see you at the concert. I've saved you a seat in the front. Then the day of the concert, I get another voicemail saying, today's the day of the performance. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see you again. All I've been doing is thinking about picturing you sitting there watching me sing my solo. It's going to be amazing.
Wow.
I don't know that I could do it without you. It was just like, that was the real line that really kind of put it over the edge.
Okay, that's a little clingy.
Kind of scary.
Right off the bat.
I've known you for collectively about 2 hours of my life. Yeah. You know what I mean? And she's throwing out these kinds of lines.
Well, props to you. You had a big impact.
Yeah.
But that's not the last time I got a voicemail from her. It was the day after the concert. She basically was like, what the Eric, why weren't you at my concert? You at my whole solo. We've been, we're definitely going to have to, reevaluate this relationship is what she said.
Reevaluate your relationship? She actually used the R word.
Am I allowed to say something?
Yes, you can, Marana. Eric, Marana's on the phone and just heard everything that you just said.
Oh,
To say it lightly.
Honestly, it's not cool to, tell somebody that you are going to come to their I told you I had a solo. I told you I had a solo at the concert. Obviously I'm going to be singing. I told you I was going to save you, a front row seat. I had a solo. I was clearly, excited about you coming to see it. And just to not say anything. That's really sad. That's really sad to leave a person hanging like that.
wow.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, but call me crazy, whatever. But it's just simple courtesy,
Look, you're kind of proving my point here. Yeah. I'm not trying to be a jerk, but you're out of your
you
mind.
are. You're being a jerk.
Marana, did he ever actually say that he was going to be there, or did he say, "Hey, I'll check my schedule and get back to you"?
He said he said that sounds great. I would love to come. That's what he said.
No,
he didn't say.
No, I didn't.
He didn't
I
say
didn't.
maybe. He didn't.
I said I would try. I said I would check my schedule.
No, you did
I'll
not say that. You said I would love to come.
Maybe I said I would love to come, but not as a definite. you know.
Eric, oh my God.
I remember exactly what you said because I wrote it in my diary. The second I got home, I wrote it down in my journal.
Oh, man.
I said I could actually read it. Look, I have my journal right here. I'm gonna read it out.
Marana, we don't need any readings from your journal.
Just the mention of your diary,
Yeah.
I think, was
I'm
enough.
just saying, I have the written proof.
Marana,
this guy's kind of a jerk.
Whether he came or he didn't come, Marana, were you really basing your performance success off of his presence?
Yeah, he really me up. Like I'll tell you what happened. I was standing there. It was my turn to go. I start the song, and the door opened in the back of the theater. I'm like, okay, fine. Eric came, and it wasn't Eric who entered the door. Like, it wasn't Eric who came in. It was somebody else. And,
God.
And you can imagine, already I'm 4 words into the song, and I'm so sure that it's Eric at this point, and it's not. And you can imagine how that totally threw me off in my song.
Eric.
Marana, I have a feeling like you were right earlier when you said you don't get blown off very much.
No, I
Because
don't.
usually, if you've known someone for 2 hours and then they don't show up for something, you don't call them up and cuss them out.
Yeah.
Eric, you know what? Who makes the rules? Honestly,
I know.
Who makes the rules?
You are a passionate person, Marana. We get that, but can you step back for a second and realize maybe you're coming off a little bit too intense?
By whose standards?
By my standards, she's crazy. Definitely.
Poor thing.
At this point, I'd like to ask if you guys would go on a second date. We will pay for it. Do you want to go out with Eric again?
Honestly, I have to think about it because I don't even know if he's going to show up.
Okay, Eric, do you want to go out with Marana again? We'll pay for the date.
No, I think I'm good. I've had enough crazy for 1 week.
You sure?
Yeah. You know what? I'm also totally over it.
Oh, now, yeah.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Becca is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Jason. So in a few minutes, we're going to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date. But first, Becca, how long has it been since you heard from Jason?
Yeah, it's been, a week and a half.
Okay. That's usually the sweet spot when you start to panic a little bit. Have you reached out to him?
Yeah. Well, I really wanted him to reach out to me, but I kind of gave in, and I did text him and haven't heard back.
Okay. Well, tell us about your date.
Yeah, I really liked Jason. My first impressions, he was tall, scruffy, in a good way, and just he smelled really good, just smelled like this would be a good decision.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that smell.
I know, right? And something that stood out to me, I could tell that he was really listening to me, actually really listened. I was telling him kind of some of my hobbies and how I love hiking and all things outdoors. And at one point he even Googled American elm trees when I told him that that's my favorite kind of tree.
That's
so,
cool.
He really showed an interest and really cared. Yeah. And our date was fun. It went really well. We met at a coffee shop. So it was easy and cozy, good conversation. We had pastries and coffee. And then it was actually going so well that we decided there was a farmer's market that was around the corner. So we continued the date even and walked the farmer's market. And that's how you know it's a good date because, caffeine basically turned into produce. So why not?
Girl math. I like
nice.
it.
I know, but clearly he was having a good time, because he could have just ended it, right? He could have just left. So
totally.
I don't know. Maybe I've been trying to rack my brain over what could have gone wrong. I don't understand. And all I can really think is, we were walking around in the farmer's market and we stopped at this stand, with a really amazing honey. And I don't know if the honey lady did me in. I don't know. She wanted $25 for one tiny jar of honey. And I'm sorry. That's insane. Like, is it infused with gold? I don't know. So I decided that I wanted to like haggle with this honey lady. And, you know, I was like, oh, I'll do 2 for $25. She's like, no. I'm like, fine, 2 for $20. She's like, absolutely not. And we sort of went back and forth. And you know what? I won. I actually won. And yes, I got 2 jars for $20.
Nice.
Wow.
But when I looked at Jason, it kind of looked like he wanted to sort of like melt into the sidewalk.
Like you think he was embarrassing or something?
Yeah. And I didn't mean to be cheap or anything. It just, that was an insane, it wasn't a good deal yet, you know? And I wanted to kind of, yeah, right. So I don't know if that did it. I don't know. I swear the rest of the date was great. We laughed. He was laughing. We got kettle corn. He carried my bag, like my tote bag. I don't know. I was shocked when I didn't get a text back from him because I really, really thought that he was interested. And I was so shocked. I thought maybe his phone died or maybe he even got recruited by the honey cartel. You know?
All right. Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you and maybe get you a second date, okay?
I hope so, because I need some answers. Because seriously, like, if I actually got ghosted over trying to save $5, that would be tragic.
Well, we'll get your first date follow-up next.
Number 1 hits, millions of records sold, awards, sold out tours. You think the Jonas Brothers are satisfied? Nope. It's podcast time.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Hey Jonas is available now, and their first guest is a big one, Paul Rudd.
You know, Steve Carell is a great singer.
Can he tell you not to audition for The Office or something?
I told him.
Whoa.
We were filming Anchorman. Clearly, I was the idiot. Thank God he didn't listen to me, right?
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Happy Pride from the Outspoken Podcast Network. All month long and all year round, we're celebrating being loud, proud, and always original. It's me, Brandon Kyle Goodman, host of the podcast Tell Me Something Messy. Check out my show for unfiltered takes on dating, relationships, and adulting.
The more you get comfortable with someone, the more their real self comes out. They're going to be gross.
What's the grossest thing about a man?
Burping. Shut it down.
Listen to High Key for the best pop culture takes, and There Are No Girls on the Internet for all your tech news. For your favorite celebrity kikis, check out Outlaws with T.S. Madison.
Wait, so Luke was the son of Vader?
Yeah.
And Vader was turned by RuPaul?
Yeah, well,
somebody turned him.
Okay.
Some old witch.
Learn to love yourself unapologetically with BFF, Black Fat Femme. And start your day with intention with Waking Up with Ryan coming in July. Celebrate Pride with the Outspoken Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Pride, and listen now.
Hi, everyone. I'm Cheryl Strayed, author of Wild and Tiny Beautiful Things. I'm excited to share that I have a new podcast called Mind Over Mountain. In each episode, I interview athletes, adventurers, and adrenaline seekers to discuss the inner landscapes and life experiences that informed and inspired their extraordinary feats. I also bring a bit of advice into the mix, so we too can better understand how to face our own seemingly insurmountable challenges.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull out what you already have inside. We're coming into this world fighting for our lives. All I'm going to do is pull out what you already got inside.
We're there to support and celebrate each other. And that's not like a your story versus my story.
You're going to walk up and over that dang mountain. You're not just going to put your mind over it.
Yep, exactly. And if I can't walk up and over it, I'm going to go through it.
Listen to Mind Over Mountain every Thursday on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Right in the middle of your first date follow-up, and if you're just joining us, Becca is on the phone and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Jason. So we're about to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date. But first, Becca, before we call him, give us a breakdown of your date again real quick.
Sure. We had a great date at a coffee shop that went really well, that we then extended to walking around the farmer's market, and everything seemed really great. We were laughing and enjoying our time together. Great conversation. but I haven't heard back from him, and I'm guessing it's maybe because he didn't like when I haggled with the honey lady to try to get a better price for the honey. But honestly, like if that's not it, I don't know what it is, and I'm hoping I can get some answers.
People do get weird when it comes to money, so I don't know.
They do. Are you ready for us to call him?
Let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Jason, please?
Yeah, this is Jason.
Hey, Jason, how are you? This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Jason. I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name's Jubal. What's up?
Hey, guys. Wait, on the radio right now?
Yeah. Have you ever listened to The Jubal Show before?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, guess what?
Yeah, nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you. We do a segment called the First Date Follow-Up. That's where if you go on a date with somebody and you ghost them, that person can email us to ask you why you're ghosting them. And we got an email about you, Jason.
God. Okay, wow. This is happening.
Yeah, it is. Do you have any idea who would email us?
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh.
But you say the name first, because I don't want to.
Let's count to 3 and we'll both say it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Becca. Dang it, you were late.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, Becca emailed us. She said that she really liked you, thought you guys had a great date, but now you're not calling her back. Do you mind telling us why?
Yeah. Damn, I don't know why I'm getting shy. This is kind of awkward, I guess. I'll just say it. It was the baby voice, you know?
The baby voice?
What?
Yeah. Once she would do a baby voice, and once heard it, I just couldn't unhear it. And
when did she do it? Was she talking to you in a baby voice?
No. I mean, I thought that's where it was headed at one point, but we stopped at a tomato stand, heirloom tomatoes in every color there is, and she started talking to the tomatoes like they were babies.
Like how?
Yeah.
Can you please give us an example?
And she just was like, what did she do? Okay, give me a second. She was like, oh, this tiny tomato, so little, so shiny, so snuggy, buggy, juicy boy, like that,
Wow. Okay.
And she was like, he's saying, look at this little tomato man. He's so stinking cute, and I just could squish him. And, she did, and then she did, like, voices for, like, multiple tomatoes, but they were, like, different creepy baby voices, and it just wouldn't end, and it was cute, maybe a little cute at first, and then they just kept going, and I thought it was funny, and then I don't know, I just felt like I needed to come up with an escape plan,
Okay.
You got a baby tomato.
So you don't like the baby voice.
Nope, not a fan of the baby voice.
All right. Well, thank you for telling us, Jason. Also, I have to remind you that Becca is actually on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Wait, she's here?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it wasn't the honey? Like, I had a whole speech prepared about supporting local beekeepers because I thought it was like you were mad about the honey.
The honey? No, not at all.
Yeah, because like I was haggling with the lady about the price, and I thought that I maybe embarrassed you or offended you or something. Like I had no idea it was the tomatoes.
No, it wasn't the tomatoes. It was the baby voice you used to talk to the tomatoes.
Okay, but they were adorable. Like one was literally the size of my pinky. Okay, I mean it was just fun.
You called it snuggy, buggy, juicy boy out loud in public.
Well, it was snuggy and juicy. I stand by that.
Juicy boy.
Yeah, people staring at us like we were filming an episode of, I don't know, The Bachelor Farmers Market Edition.
So what? I can't show enthusiasm, especially for produce?
You can. There's enthusiasm, and then there's, I don't know, full-on baby talk performance. Like, you're doing, like, I don't know, a one-person show or something, cradling it. It got weird. It just got me worried of, like, is this what it's going to be like in the future? Like, for little everyday interactions? Like, if we're going to the coffee shop or getting our oil changed, are you just going to be like, oh, you want a little oil? Like,
What, you don't want me saying, like, this little couch is too expensive, let's see.
Oh, that's cute.
It's cute, but weird for me. And no, like, yeah, I can see that getting on my nerves. Or just, I'm going to say it, a turn off.
Oh, but it's just a little too much for our little sensitive Jason Wason. Come on, Jason. I'm having fun with it. Like, seriously, I'm just trying to have fun and, like, lighten the mood. The world is a dark place, and I'm just trying to bring some light and joy. Like, that's why you're not calling me back?
Yeah, it reminds me of an overbearing auntie,
Oh, no.
Like some East Coast auntie that is just, and I think you're really cute, but then that voice really is not something that does it for me. And then, it kind of ruins the mood.
Well, Jason, would you like another date with Becca? We'll pay for it.
No, I think I'm good. I think my grocery trips have enough drama as is. So.
Well, fine. Then more juicy boys for me. It's your loss, Jason. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You could have even just told me and I would have stopped, but all good.
That's fair.
Okay.
Jubal's first date follow-up. #1 hits, millions of records sold, awards, sold-out tours. You think the Jonas Brothers are satisfied? Nope. It's podcast time.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Hey Jonas is available now, and their first guest is a big one, Paul Rudd.
Steve Carell is a great singer.
Can he tell you not to audition for The Office or something?
I told him.
Whoa.
We were filming Anchorman. Clearly, I was the idiot. Thank God he didn't listen to me, right?
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp and Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod. There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months. We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest. We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes. Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, everyone. I'm Cheryl Strayed, author of Wild and Tiny Beautiful Things. I'm excited to share that I have a new podcast called Mind Over Mountain. In each episode, I interview athletes, adventurers, and adrenaline seekers to discuss the inner landscapes that informed and inspired their extraordinary feats, so we too can better understand how to face our own seemingly insurmountable challenges. Listen to Mind Over Mountain every Thursday on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
If you live in LA, you already spend about 89% of your life in a car.
So we turned it into a podcast. On Do You Need a Ride, we pick up our comedian friends, drive around Los Angeles, and discuss what's happening in the world around us.
Cars are very rude to bicyclists, but in this case, it's a bicyclist going out of his way to get in the way of traffic. All you did was roll your window down.
Oh, he almost hit that.
It's like a talk show, but going 30 miles an hour.
New episodes every Monday on the Exactly Right Network.
Listen to Do You Need a Ride on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
We've said it on the show a lot of times. A good way to meet somebody is to have a dog, especially for guys if you want to meet a girl.
It always sparks conversation.
They're cute. There's dog parks that you can go to where you can meet people and it can turn into a date. That's exactly what happened with the girl Lisa who's on the phone right now. Your email said that you met a guy at the dog park, right?
Yeah.
What kind of dog did he have?
Aww. He had the most adorable chocolate lab.
Ooh.
That is a man dog. Cute. That is a man dog right there.
Two things that women like. Dogs and chocolate.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, Lisa, you emailed us about him. It says that you went to the dog park and then went out for drinks.
Yeah, he was really sweet. His dog was completely adorable. Our dogs got along, which is always a good thing. So we met a little bit later that evening.
Lisa, you sound hot, are you? Just
Oh yeah.
Are you?
You're so creepy, Jewel.
Dude, if
she
someone's
does.
getting hit on at the dog park, they've got to be good looking.
Yeah, she sounded hot to me, so I just want to know if you're hot.
Oh, of course.
What kind of dog? Can I ask what kind of dog you have?
Forget the dog. What do you do for a living?
Are you hitting on her?
I'm a model.
You're a model.
Yeah.
Really?
Are you joking because I said that you're hot and now you're messing with me?
Not at all.
What do you model for?
Catalogs.
Really?
Like Home Depot or
Victoria's Secret. There is a difference between those two, big time.
I would say like halfway between those two.
Okay.
All right.
Someone from Victoria's Secret and someone from Home Depot, exactly halfway. That's what I'm like.
Stop hitting on her. Can we just get back to the date?
I
That's
just
the
want to know
point.
if she was hot. That's all.
Yeah, we know.
All right. Did he ask you out or did you ask him out?
He kind of asked me out. It was very, very casual. Sort of, we had wings, and I'm not a big beer drinker, but he kind of showed me some ones that were nice, and I liked them. It was like the first time I've ever actually enjoyed it.
All right.
Were you nervous at all going into this date, Lisa, since it was so laid back?
Not really. I mean, he was just really easy to talk to. Like, the dogs were a perfect conversation.
Right.
Like, whenever the conversation started to lag,
right,
we could just talk about that.
What'd you like so much about him? Was it just that he was funny and everything else and made you feel comfortable?
He was really interesting without being, like, making the whole conversation about him. He introduced me to beers that I enjoyed, which I never experienced before.
Did he really like the fact that you were a model?
Oh.
He hated it.
Yeah.
I'm sure he hated it.
He's like, great, another model that I have to go on a date with.
I think this is really interesting because it sounds like he was the one that initiated everything and that you weren't really actually looking for a date. And then suddenly you're left with a guy who isn't calling you back. Do you know what happened? Like, is there anything that you can think of?
I mean, I've been sort of going over it and over it. It's been a couple weeks. I did text him a few times, but he didn't get back to me.
How did the date end?
I said this was really fun, and I think he said, yeah, I had fun too, and he kissed me.
Why would he not
so we didn't make specific plans to see each other again, but I just kind of assumed, well, yeah.
It's so weird. I mean, the guy meets a model who loves dogs, will try any beer that he gives her, kisses her at the end of the night. I mean, you sound like the perfect woman on paper. What did you do wrong? What happened,
That's what
Lisa?
I can't figure out.
You have no idea on that date what could have happened.
I mean, as far as I understood, it was totally fine. Maybe I was laughing too hard at his jokes, or
yeah, that's
maybe that's it. Yeah, I thought he was too fabulous. Honestly, maybe he got scared because if you're that attractive and that cool, he might have been like, "Oh, dude, maybe she's a little too good for me." I mean, some guys are not that confident, you know.
You sound like marriage material. Like, lock that down.
All right, Lisa, we're gonna play a song. Come right back, then call him and get your second date update. Okay?
Okay.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I'm really excited to hear the second part of this second date update. Because let's recap real quick. Lisa's on the phone with us. Lisa is a model who likes to go out and drink beer. She loves dogs. She met this dude at a dog park, went on a date, ended up kissing him at the end of the date. Lisa?
Yeah.
Are you the perfect woman?
Oh, no. No.
She's humble, remember?
Oh,
That's
so
what
the
really
perfect
is.
woman has.
And she's humble.
Wow.
Just know, Lisa, that if it doesn't work out, you've got two backups in this room.
Oh, yeah.
Jubal and Jose are ready to take you out.
And about every other male listener that we have listening. So
And a couple of girls. Let's not lie.
we're going to be able to find you a date no matter what. All right, hang on, okay? I'm going to call him right now. Feel free to jump in whenever you want, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, can I speak to Julian, please?
Yeah, this is Julian.
Hey, what's up, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad. Just calling you to chat for a second, if you have a few.
I got a second. What's going on?
Julian, you're confident. I like that
Yeah.
about you. And you listen.
So you listen to our show at all?
Yeah, I've heard it.
Okay. Have you ever heard the second date update segments that we do?
think I have. It's where like people like talk about like their bad dates and stuff.
Right. Somebody emailed us about you.
Oh yeah.
Yes. You went out on a date with someone and then didn't call them back. Any idea who we're talking about?
Is it Lisa?
Yes, it is Lisa. Julian, real quick. She's a model who likes dogs. She seems really cool and laid back because she went to have beer with you that she doesn't normally drink beer, and she kissed you at the end of your little date. Can I just be very blunt with you and ask you, what the are you thinking not calling her back? Like, it sounds like the perfect woman.
What's your problem, Julian?
I don't know. Just a model. It was cool. It was fun. It was, I don't know.
Did you like her? Did you connect with her?
Yeah, sure. She laughed a lot, which was great. And, she tried those beers. Her dog was super cool. It's a lot of fun. But, you just kind of know when it's not going to work out.
Okay, well, why don't you think it's going to work with her?
You know how you get that vibe, you connect or not. But, I think it just isn't going to work out between us. So if you could just pass that along to her, and tell her what's up, that'd be great.
I feel like you're holding back.
Julian, there's usually something you can pinpoint, though, where you're like, all right, like, she's kind of a bore or whatever. What is the reason that you don't want to get a second date with her?
I'm just going to say this. I'm not a jerk. But at one point in the date, she told me that she's 31 years old.
Okay.
And I'm 28, and I just got this rule where I don't date girls who are in their 30s.
Oh! Okay.
Really?
In their 30s?
Yeah.
I'm 31.
Hey, Julian, Lisa's on the phone with us right now.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? I didn't know you were on the line.
What's going on with you? 3 years is too much for you? What? You can't handle a 3-year age difference? You're almost 30 yourself.
I know, but I don't date girls who are 30 themselves.
Oh!
There's so many 30-year-old girls out there that just want to kill Julian right now.
Why? Why?
No offense, but it's just I don't want to start something with a girl who's like significantly older than me. Like, I know it's only 3 years, but like 29 to 30 is a huge, huge difference.
What? You can't do math very
No,
well.
it's not at all a huge difference. That's like nothing these days.
But your state of mind is a huge difference. Like, in their 30s,
Okay.
they're looking to have, like...
Was I acting
family.
old? Was I acting... I don't understand. Was I acting like an old lady to you?
No, not at all.
I get it.
Super fun. It's not you. It's not you. It's me. It's my thing. I just don't want to date an older girl because I don't want to... I want to get involved with someone who's a little older, who's going to be pushing to have kids earlier than I want to.
Oh, my God.
And who wants to, like...
That's what I was. That's what I was thinking. I was going to say, Julian, I kind of understand where you're coming from because girls that are over 30 are usually looking to settle down and want kids. Yes, they are.
Dude, Lisa, get him. You get him, girl. You tell him your peace of mind right now.
First of all, it would have been just common politeness even to answer my text. You could have said anything. You said nothing. You didn't get back to me at all. Why did you kiss me at the end of the date?
I didn't want you to think that I was, like, unattracted or didn't have a good time, and I didn't text you back or call you back because I didn't want to hurt your feelings, all right?
But you could have said a million things. You could have been like, oh, I had a lot of fun, but I just don't see this happening right now. You could have made any kind of excuse or just, hey, have a nice life. That would have been better than nothing. I know a lot of women my age who have no interest in kids. My dog is my kid. My friends are my kids. I don't need kids.
Thank you.
So you're blocking yourself off from a lot of opportunities.
Lisa keeps getting hotter, in my opinion, now that you said that. But I will say this. The majority of women that reach 30 and aren't in a committed relationship do start panicking. Yes. They want to get married and they want kids. A majority, Brooke.
No,
Wouldn't you agree with that?
Here's the thing, dude. One date, you can't tell what people want. And you should treat each person as not a big general stereotype that's put on by media and magazines about how women are...
Brooke, since the moment
serious.
I met you and you turned 30, you started talking about how you wanted to have kids because you didn't want an AMA thing on your birth, whatever
That's
it's
true.
called.
Mm-hmm. Right,
Mature...
and I was engaged and getting married. Like,
because
I was
you
in
wanted
a
to
point.
be, but you've talked about how nervous it made you that you were getting older and not having kids.
But
so...
I want kids. Not every woman wants kids.
Right.
Lisa doesn't want kids. He's making a big generalization that I'm the same person because I'm 32 as Lisa, who's 31, which isn't fair to either of us.
But Julian,
here's the thing. You say that now at 31 or 32, but when you're like 34 and you hear that clock ticking, then you're going to be like, we got to have kids. And I'm like, I'm just 30 or I'm 31. I don't want to have kids. I'm not going to have kids till I'm 40.
Are you freaking deaf, dude? She said she didn't want to have kids.
Maybe she'll want kids later.
She says that now. Yeah, she says that now. Exactly.
Oh, you guys are idiots. I think that Lisa probably knows what she wants better than you or you.
Well, considering you don't hang out with women over 30, how the hell would you know how they think?
Lisa. Thank you.
I know, dude. Trust me, okay?
You don't know crap.
Would you rather I lied to you or even, like, dated you a second or third time and slept with you and then been like, hey, guess what? Because, I mean, I think you're attractive. I think you're cool. I think you're great. I just don't like your age.
And I like the fact that Julian also said that he knows he could sleep with you by the third date. Lisa, how about that?
Oh, my God, Lisa. You dodged a bullet, girlfriend.
I think so.
Yeah. Holy cow.
Well, I think I know where this is going to go.
Really? You can tell already from my tone of voice?
We will send you guys out on a second date. The show will pay for it.
Oh, God.
Julian, would you like to go on a second date with Lisa?
If this question were to be posed to me like 3 years ago, I'd be like, yes. But as of today, no.
Julian's going to end up old, 42, driving a freaking convertible Sebring, balding with nobody on the line.
3 25-year-olds in the back seat.
Yeah, I was going to say, a.k.a. living the life. Congrats, Julian.
Thank you.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Amira is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Theo. So in a few minutes, we'll call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date. But first, Amira, how long has it been since you heard from Theo?
It's been about a week and a half since our first date.
How did you guys leave it after the date?
Well, I thought we would see each other again for sure because it was such an amazing date, but he hasn't. You know, I tried texting him after the date and I didn't hear anything. I was like, oh, people get busy, but I still haven't heard anything. So I don't know.
Okay. Well, why don't you tell us about the date and let's see if we can find some holes.
Okay. So, we met up and we went to go to this like really cute, like honey tasting. It was a sunset of the skyline. Yeah. It was a picnic, like sunset picnic with, a honey tasting. And
that's cool. I've never heard of that before.
I know. It was so cute and fun. And he's also the reason, like, he suggested it because he's an urban beekeeper.
Oh.
Which I thought that was cool.
So he's pretty hipstery then.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, for sure. But also, like, rugged. He's outdoorsy. And he's, like, you know, a gentle poet type. He was like quoting Rumi while drizzling honey into my tea. It was like very cute. Oh
my gosh, that's my favorite poet. Rumi? Yeah, he's a Persian poet.
He's amazing. And we met in person. We didn't meet online. We met at like a weekend pop-up market. And anyway, the date, super romantic, very like indie rom-com vibes. There was one point where like a bee landed on my nose and I sneezed mid-laugh, which like sprayed honey across the blanket and onto the honeycombs. And like he nervously laughed. So I thought, okay, maybe I've recovered this. But then I also knocked over a jar of lavender honey onto his shoes. And that's the only weird thing that happened. Everything else was great. We had amazing banter, constant laughs, just great vibes. That was the only like weird mishap.
He's probably still trying to get honey off him because once you get honey, it like multiplies and gets sticky everywhere.
It does get sticky. And then you sneezed on the honeycomb?
Well, my sneeze like sprayed honey kind of like on the blanket and onto the honeycomb. So it was just kind of a weird, like uncomfortable-ish moment for just a moment. But that's the only thing I can think of that like kind of went awry. Everything else was really romantic and cute, but I'm thinking maybe he thought I was like clumsy or unhygienic with my sneeze. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of that like went south. Everything was so romantic and cute.
Well, maybe if he's an urban beekeeper, he really like honey is his thing, right? So maybe he did take that a little bit seriously. I don't know. I would hope not.
Yeah.
Did you guys kiss or anything?
Well, we didn't kiss, but like it was a very like romantic, intimate date. Like at the end, like we cleaned up, we watched the skyline, we shared like a very like spark-filled moment. Like it felt like a movie ending. Like it was really romantic, and it sort of felt like, oh, this is something we're going to take our time with. So that's kind of why it felt like it didn't go the physical route, which felt even more romantic, you know?
Yeah.
Did he say anything about going out again?
it was sort of insinuated. It was like, we kind of left it as like, love to see you again. And I just figured like that it would flow and continue to flow. Like I thought when I didn't hear from him, I'm like, oh, he's busy. So I'll reach out and leave a little text. But then when I'm not hearing, I'm like, okay, this is obviously, there's a reason he's not messaging back. And I'm just so confused because I just thought it went really great.
All right. Yeah. Well, we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you and maybe get you a second date, okay?
Thank you.
All right. We'll get your first date follow-up next.
Hey, it's us, the Jonas Brothers, and guess what? We have some big news.
What's the news, Nick?
Huge news. We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
We're the first people to do podcasts.
Pretty wide range of podcasts
starting a
out there.
trend.
But this one's extra special.
So how do we actually come up with the name Hey Jonas, guys? I honestly don't remember.
I think it was on a call about what we should call it, and
we were thinking originally calling it one of the early names of our band before Jonas Brothers.
This is how you guys remember it going down?
Yes.
I have a very different memory of this. We were talking about a bit for the podcast where people could call in and say, Hey Jonas, and then I wrote down on my little notepad, Hey Jonas, and offered it up as a potential title for the podcast. But thanks for remembering that, guys.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Joy is essential, and it's also elusive. You can't order it, you can't borrow it, or simply hope it into life. But now, there's a new and exciting way to start your journey toward a more joyful existence. Joy 101. It's a new podcast hosted by me, Hoda Kotb. Together, guys, we'll have meaningful conversations with the world's most fascinating people, entertainment legends, sports icons, wellness experts, and everyday people will share how they find, allow, and experience joy. If you're craving inspiration, support, and useful tools to maximize your joy, tune into these candid, uplifting, and moving on-air chats. Joy after a breakup, joy as an empty nester, joy after a loss. This new podcast will speak to you. Listen to Joy 101 with Hoda Kotb starting June 10th on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
You can hear it, true, but now see it. Crime Stories now available with video episodes, free in the iHeart app. Watch all your favorite podcasts, full episodes, start to finish, gavel to gavel, soup to nuts, all in the free iHeart app. You can also watch all your other favorite podcasts like Hey Jonas, Las Culturistas, Post Run High, and so many more. Hear the voices you know. Now see them and see the moments you've missed. Open the iHeartRadio app, search video podcasts and Crime Stories, and then just tap watch. I'll see you on video, friend.
We're in the middle of your first date follow-up. If you're just joining us, Amira is on the phone, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Theo. So in a second, we're going to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date. But first, Amira, why don't you break down your situation for us again real quick?
Yeah, I went on an amazing date with this urban beekeeper, rugged poet, outdoorsman, really cute. We had an amazing date. Everything was wonderful. The only thing I can think of on this cute, honey tasting date was that I did sneeze at one point, like mid-laugh, and I sprayed honey and kind of got honey on his shoes. It was like a whole thing. But aside from that, the date went so great, but it's been complete silence since.
All right. Well, are you ready for us to call him?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Theo, please?
Yes.
Hey, Theo, how are you? This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Theo. I'm Nina. Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name's Jubal. What's up?
Oh, hi. Hi.
Hi.
How's it going? Have you ever listened to the show before?
Yeah, once or twice.
Once or twice? Great. Well, guess what?
Is this the thing with the date and the is this the thing?
Hey.
Yes, it is. It's first date follow-up. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and you end up ghosting them, that person can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting them. Do you know who would email us about you?
Oh man. Okay. This is awkward. There's this girl, Amira, that I went on a date with recently.
Yes. That's who emailed us. And she says she really liked your date and thought you guys really hit it off, but doesn't know why you're ghosting her. Would you mind telling us?
I mean, look, she was like a great person and all. I feel like the date went well, but like, I don't know. Like she talked a lot about her job, and she said she works like 70 hours a week, and she checks her emails a lot, like at midnight, like pretty much like 24/7. And like, I don't know. It felt like she was just like really, really into her job. And
is that a bad thing?
I mean, I don't know. You know, I dated a girl that was like that, and it's just like I wasn't into it. Like it just wasn't my thing. And like nothing against her. It's just, you know, I prefer not to deal with that.
So did that girl that you saw before just not have enough time for you? Or was it just the email checking that was bothering you?
Well, it was kind of everything, like a culmination of everything between the emails. Like it was like she always had her phone on her, and it was like glued to her like pocket, and she was always checking it, and she always had little reminders and stuff. I was like really, really obsessive, and like a whole thing. And like, I don't know, I just felt like that whole thing really interfered with like me getting to just connect with her, because it was always like the job was always first and I was like second.
It's basically just because she works a lot.
No, look, I just would prefer someone to give me their undivided attention. Like I get work's important and all, and like whatever, puts food on the table and all that stuff, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But you know, just turn off your phone. You're on a date. Like just the person in front of you should be the most important thing, not the phone.
Okay. So you're all about being in the moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you for telling us. Now I'll let you know that Amira is on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Seriously, work ethic is the deal breaker here?
Yeah, I mean, you heard all the stuff I said. I mean, I think I made a pretty good case. You know, like I just saying.
I mean, I love what I do. It's a passion, but it's not a prison. Like I'm single, I have the time, and when things get serious, I can build in boundaries. Like I can schedule date nights and vacations and more spontaneous rooftop bee parties, whatever. Like I run my life. Right now I'm single though, so I run it in a particular way.
I mean, that's a good point. You can't give somebody your undivided attention until they earn it.
I mean, that's fair, but you know, it's kind of more like a boss with like a Google Calendar and like a bodyguard and like, you know, like set appointments and, you know, I don't know. And then you showed me your schedule. That's a really packed schedule. And I don't know how you fit so many things in one day.
You're just scared of a woman with ambition.
Scared? No. It's like cautiously allergic. Like I need to take a Zyrtec and then like I'm good. Like, that's it.
What?
I'm not just ambitious. I'm hot and I'm not broke. That's basically the dating jackpot. Like, I don't understand what's wrong with this.
Okay, Amira. Hot and not broke.
All right, facts. All right, so super hot, you know, not broke. You know, I'm just a dude that's like really in touch with nature, and I'm not on my phone all the time. I don't really rely on technology. It's just me and trees and bees and honey, and that's kind of it.
Yeah, but don't you think that opposites attract? Like, I am not going to be on my phone 24/7 when we're on dates together. Like, work is important to me, but I can make time for my person if I'm dating someone.
But it's like, I don't know, you're going to introduce your urban beekeeper boyfriend to all your corporate, like, dudes at your event. Like, oh, here's my boyfriend. He takes care of bees. Like, I don't know. That just doesn't really go together.
I think that's crazy. I think it's really interesting what you do. I don't know anyone else who does that. I think other people would be interested and have questions, too. It's not like you're doing something like OnlyFans or something. You're doing an interesting job.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird, you know? It's like, I don't know. Beekeeping, it would be like a novelty to you, and it'd be like, oh, how cute, he takes care of bees, he's a beekeeper, oh, like, I don't know, like, I don't know how I feel about that. That makes me really uncomfortable, and I don't own a lot of suits and ties, so that would also be a problem, and, you know? Like,
you're making up this whole story that doesn't even exist.
I mean, like, look, okay, maybe I'm like over anticipating this, but I don't know. I just.
Well, Theo, would you like another date with Amira? We'll pay for it.
Yeah, sure.
You will?
Why not? Okay, I guess I like overreacted, but can we just do this again? Can we just like press the reset button and like do this again?
Yeah, I mean, I'm open to that. I just don't want you projecting other things onto me. Like, I never told you have to wear a suit. I never, I'm not going to, I think you're just projecting from past experiences onto me. And I just hope you, look at me with fresh eyes when we go on this second date. And let's just, see where it goes.
Also, Theo, be proud of yourself, man. Urban beekeepers are dope.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I wish more people would think that. But,
Great, Amira, you got another date. Congratulations.
Hey. Thank you.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers. I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Nick. And guess what? We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
We're the first people to do podcasts.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Well, sick and tired is a strong way to put it, but,
tired and sick.
Tired and sick.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp
and Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod.
There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months.
We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest.
We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes.
Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.